Hey everyone, it's Anna from Palmstreet. Let's kick things off with a simple truth. First impressions aren't just important, they're everything. When a potential customer lands on your page, their decision to scroll, click, or buy is made in seconds. And the very first thing they see, your cover photo, plays a massive role in that choice. This session is all about understanding what makes a cover photo convert. Not just look good, not just get likes, but actually drives clicks, engagement, and sales. We're going to break down the visual cues, design principles, and subtle psychology behind the best performing cover images. We'll look at real-world examples, do's and don'ts, and how to tailor your visuals to your audience and your product. By the end, you'll be able to spot and, more importantly, create a cover photo that doesn't just sit there, it sells. What makes a great cover photo? So we're going to get into the anatomy of a great cover photo. First, minimal text. Remember, people scroll fast. You don't want to overload them. Your message should be quick to the grasp and ideally in under 2 seconds. Second, we want to use an easy to read font. That means clean, bold, and legible on all screen sizes. Avoid overly decorative typefaces that might look stylish, but it sacrifices clarity because clarity always wins. Third, high resolution is a non-negotiable. A pixelated image immediately lowers the perceived quality of your brand or product. Crisp visuals show that you care about the details. Next, go for a clean background and limit your color palette. Too many competing colors or patterns can distract the viewer. A clean visual helps your focal point, whether it's a product, a person, or a message. It helps it to truly stand out. One of the most overlooked tips that I can give you, make sure your content isn't covered by in-app elements. Think buttons, icons, or cropping on different devices. Leave safe space under the edges, especially the bottom and the corners, to keep key info visible. We're going to go over those exact dimensions in the next part. Finally, you need a compelling draw. This could be a striking image, a bold pose, an emotional moment, or a strong visual hook. It should stop the scroll and make the viewer say, "I want to know more." When you combine all of these, minimal, clean, readable, high quality, and strategically composed, you're not just making something pretty. You're creating a cover that sells. Now let's talk about dimensions, because even the most beautiful cover photos won't work if it's the wrong size. Do you want to know what the sweet spot is for the perfect dimensions? 1800 by 2900 pixels. These dimensions give you a tall vertical format that fills the screen beautifully on most modern mobile devices, especially on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Pinterest, and most importantly, Palmstreet. Now, why does this matter? Well, because a perfectly sized image avoids weird cropping, keeps your visuals and text readable, and ensures your content looks professional and polished. If you design too wide, your message might get cut off. Too small, and your image might appear blurry or pixelated. But that 18 by 2900 gives you clarity, space to breathe, and full control over how your cover appears with no surprises. So before you even pick a font or image, lock in the perfect canvas, because the right dimensions are the foundation of a scroll-stopping cover. As you can see right here, we have a little bit of an example using Monstera Monday with Isabella. You can see that there's really great things on here and what is covered and what is not covered. So as you can see, we have the contents on here and we have our app features and it is not covered. So all of the important details are visible. Here are a few examples of cover photos that miss the mark. So right here on the left, the pottery cover photo checks a lot of boxes. It has vibrant colors, great branding, and clearly displays the date and time. But what's the problem? Well, it falls short because key details are obscured by in-app interface elements. They're covered up. Even the best design won't land if it's composed without platform layout in mind. Now, on the right, the reptile cover photo suffers from, well, incorrect dimensions. It's been cropped in a way that cuts off important content, making the message unclear and the design feel incomplete. These examples show how even strong visuals can fail if formatting isn't handled with care. Stand out to sell out. Now, before you finalize any cover photo, do a quick gut check against these core principles. Think of it like a mini audit. It only takes a few seconds, but it can make or break your results. First, let's take a look. Does it have minimal text? Yes. Keep your message short and punchy. If you're trying to say too much, simplify it. Let the image do most of the talking. Second, is the font readable? Yes. Zoom out, squint, can you still read it at a glance? If the answer is no, go bolder, cleaner, or bigger. Fancy fonts don't matter if no one can read them. Third, is the background clean? You want your subject or message to pop up, not get lost in a busy or cluttered backdrop, because less noise equals more focus, and for this one, it is very clean. Fourth, are there any important app elements covered? Always test your image in context. Buttons, captions, and icons can easily overlap with your text or visuals if you're not careful. Leave a safe space around the edges, especially at the bottom. And as you can see here, everything is visible. And finally, does it have a compelling draw? There should be something that grabs attention. It could be a bold color, a striking face, a unique product shot. Here we have a really nice images of pictures of our pots. So you really want this to be something that says, let's pause and look and see what we can do, because this is, a really great feature, really great image. Your digital sidekicks. Designing scroll-stopping cover photos doesn't mean you have to be a full-time graphic designer or start from scratch every time. That's where your digital sidekicks come in. So we're going to start with Canva. It is your all-in-one design toolkit with drag and drop ease, pre-sized templates, and tons of visual elements. Canva makes it incredibly easy to build clean, beautiful cover photos fast. You don't have to worry about dimensions or formatting. It's all built in. Next up, we have WordSwag. This one's a game changer for quick mobile design. It automatically styles your text in creative ways, making it perfect for quote cards, short headlines, or covers with minimal copy. Think of it as your font stylist. It makes any phrase look instantly polished. And of course, the good old ChatGPT, your copy co-pilot, as you can say. Struggling to write a headline that hooks, need punchy wording that sells? ChatGPT can help you brainstorm titles, rephrase your message, or come up with creative angles in seconds. It's like having a creative writing partner available 24/7. Something else is you can train your ChatGPT to create your cover photos for you by giving them very specific instructions, including the dimensions that were listed in the slide prior. When you combine these tools, you unlock a serious power-up. Canva handles the visuals, WordSwag handles fast text styling, and ChatGPT helps you say the right thing. And together, they help you move smarter, faster, and with way more confidence. So use your sidekicks. The tech is here to help you look pro without the pressure. And as always, thank you for watching. Whether you're designing your very first cover photo or refining your 10th, I hope you're walking away with ideas, tools, and inspiration that will help you stand out and sell out. Now remember, great visuals aren't about being perfect. They're about clear, compelling, and true to your brand items. If you ever get stuck, your digital sidekicks, Canva, WordSwag, and ChatGPT are right there to back you up. Thanks again, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.